It's never any fun to be stressed at all. Sometimes I wish I could will my stresses away so that I could focus on what I'm trying to do. Because that's the worst when you're trying to focus on a task, something you're trying to do, something you're trying real hard to focus on and give your all. But then something pops up that really just takes you out of it. And all you can focus on is that one thing. All you can focus on is this piece of information you just got that just takes all your focus away. It saps up all your focus and all your motivation to do what you were doing, and you were on a good path. You were on a great path doing what you had to do, accomplishing your goals that you set in front of you, and lo and behold, guess what? Here comes this other piece of information waltzing down the road, and he's got like an intimidating item in his hand, like maybe a bat or a crowbar or maybe a full lasagna that's piping hot, just came out of the oven, and he could throw that lasagna at you. He could throw a piping hot lasagna right on your face and you would get burns. You might get second degree burns. I'm not sure about third. I'm not a medical professional. But that's what it is, stress. It's like a man walking down the road with a hot lasagna in his hands, and he's going to throw it on you if you don't acknowledge him. If you don't acknowledge him, he's going to throw that hot lasagna on you and you're going to get second degree burns. So you have to befriend him. You have to play along with his game of distraction from what you're really trying to do. You have to give in to this stresses, wants, and desires. That's all it wants to do is distract you. That's what your brain wants you to do, is get distracted and harp and dwell on this thing that's probably not that horrible. I bet there's a solution for it. I bet you there is. I bet you there's an easy, breezy solution. But no, in the immediate, in the right now, there's never an easy solution for anything. It's always the worst possible outcome ever. You're going to be homeless, poor. I guess if you're homeless, you're poor, unless it's by choice. You're going to have nothing. You're going to have nothing to your name. You're going to have to, if your parents are good, you can move back in with your parents. But what if you're already settled where you live? No, but that's what's going to happen. It's always the scenario that goes through your head that, things aren't working out right now exactly how I want them to. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to afford the things I want to and need to survive where I'm at, and I'm going to have to give it all up and just move back in with mom and dad, who would welcome you with open, loving arms. But that's the fear, that this one small thing, this one little seed of doubt and fear is going to grow into a man walking down the road with a piping hot dish of lasagna. Because that's fear, baby. That's what I am. I live in fear way too often, and I want to get out of it. There's ways to get out of it, but it's easy. It's a default for me, is live in fear. Just be afraid. And that's not a good place to live at all. It's not a good place to live in fear. It will destruct you. It will take you down. You need to live in a place of peace and ease and serenity and joy and gratitude. Gratitude above all. Gratitude always wins. Fear and gratitude cannot live in the same place at the same time. That is a quote someone once said, and I liked it.